firing on all cylinders. The Celtics enjoy a blowout win over the Indiana Pacers. My name is Mike Petraglia, joined again by Josue Pavon. This Garden Report is brought to you by the great folks at 1-in-100. Go to 1in100.co now and register for your chance to win killer Pats, Bruins, and Celtics tickets, as well as a chance to win in a raffle Patriots tickets for this weekend's divisional game at Gillette Stadium against the Los Angeles Chargers. Go to 1in100.co and register now. What a game by the Boston Celtics, Josue. And it wasn't just the 135-108 final score that was impressive. It's who they did it against. They put up, believe it or not, 76 points combined in the second and third quarters against the number 2 defense in the NBA.
Yeah, you know, for a team that was struggling throughout the third quarter frame, the Celtics certainly bounced back tonight, and it resonated throughout the entire game. You saw this offensive team clicking. We've seen them clicking in a way that we haven't seen all season long, right. But for the passing and for the way they were able to get to the basket, well-balanced offense, unbelievable shooting, and I think it's really speaks volumes for how this team is clicking, not only on the court, but also off the court. You saw a lot of guys joking around, a lot of team bonding, chemistry, everything just seems to be clicking at the right moment. What a performance against a team like the Indiana Pacers. All right, the stat that sticks out in the second and third quarters combined, Josue, to your point, the Celtics were 27 of 40 from the field. Ooh. Just an unbelievable percentage. And the scorers were, as you might imagine in this game, Marcus Morris and Jaylen Brown off the bench with 22 points apiece. Jason Tatum at the start of this game was red hot. 9 points in the first 3 minutes of this game, including a sick crossover dribble on Sabonis, a reverse layup that I really thought got the Celtics energized early. Yeah, he picked the spots early, finished with 11 points in the first quarter, 11 points in essentially 5 minutes, and everyone just sort of picked things up from there. It's easy to say he set the tone, but I just feel like everyone was from top to bottom putting forth the kind of effort that you wanted to see from this team. Even the bench guys. You look at that garbage time, you saw guys just competing as if it was a 2-point game.
How about Robert Williams with the throwback blocks in the last 3 minutes? He had 3 of them.
Yeah, it was incredible. You would look at a team like that, and you would think that it was a much closer game, which obviously wasn't the case. They just never took their foot off the gas pedal. And I understand the Pacers are coming off. This is the second night of a back-to-back, right. So it was a little bit challenging for them. But the Celtics never gave them not even an inch into thinking that they're going to compete or make a comeback. Victor Oladipo turned things around a bit in the second half, but it wasn't enough. No one else from the Pacers team, essentially offensively, could really give them that sort of effort. And for the second straight night, the Celtics have 7+ players scoring in double figures.
You know what Brad Stevens is going to say about the offense after this game, right? No, he's going to say what he liked about it the most wasn't the 135 points. It was the passing that led to those 135 points. And I'm going to give you the stat that will go under the radar, but not in Brad Stevens' books or the book of his coaching staff. The 8 assists of Al Horford in 18 minutes.
Yeah, he just means a lot. And he's still on a minutes restriction, but those valuable 25 to 27 minutes, which is his restriction, didn't have to go too far up there tonight. Right. It just speaks volumes for how valuable he is offensively.
The facilitator.
The facilitator, just having him out there makes all the difference. You want to see them keep him on that restriction because you're going to need a guy like that in the postseason. We've seen playoff Al. We've seen what he means to particular matchups throughout the playoffs and in particular series. And this could be the turning point for this team. I think it is, Trags. Obviously, this isn't a team that we're going to say between now and Game 82 that they're going to win them all. But I think they're in a level of focus that they haven't been all season long. I think this is the point of the season where if the team does drop a ball, when they do eventually start dropping games, you're not going to hear another players-only meeting. You're going to hear these guys really rely on each other, trust each other. You're seeing that. We saw that tonight, and I think it's only going to get better from here.
I think that's a great point, and this is a hell of a way for the Celtics to finish their 4-game homestand. They go 4-0 on the homestand. They are now 25-15, moving steadily up the ladder in the Eastern Conference. They still are in 5th place, but you can very well guarantee that the Philadelphia 76ers hear them hot on their footsteps. And then I think the Celtics certainly can make a push towards these Pacers, who are in 3rd place, the Bucks, who are in 2nd place, and of course the Toronto Raptors. But tonight, against one of the very best defensive teams in the NBA, the Indiana Pacers, the Celtics made a definitive statement, 135-108. The Celtics enjoy a laughter, and now they get ready for the Miami Heat on Thursday night in the start of a quick 3-game road trip. This Garden Report has been brought to you by the great folks at 1in100. Go to 1in100.co now and register for your chance to win killer Bruins and Celtics tickets, as well as a chance to win tickets to this weekend's AFC divisional matchup between the Patriots and Chargers at Gillette Stadium. That's go to 1in100.co and register today. Inside TD Garden, he's Josue Pavon. I'm Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.